the more it is spent, the richer it becomes. So, with Mother Teresa, in effacing herself, she becomes herself. I never met anyone more memorable. Just meeting her for a fleeting moment makes an ineffaceable impression. I have known people burst into tears when she goes, though it was only from a tea party where their acquaintance with her amounted to no more than receiving her smile. Once I had occasion to see her off with one of the sisters at Calcutta railway station. It was the very early morning, and the streets were full of sleeping figures, sleeping with that strange, poignant abandon of India's homeless poor. We drove up to the station, absurdly enough in a large American limousine, which happened to be at my disposal. The porters rushed expectantly forward, and then fell back disappointed. When I got out, followed by two nuns, wearing the white saris of their order, made of the cheapest possible cloth, and carrying for luggage only a basket of provisions, most of which I well knew would be distributed along the way. I saw them to the train and settled them in a third-class compartment. Mother Teresa has a pass on the Indian railways, given her by the government. She has tried very hard to get a similar pass for air travel, and at one point offered to work as an air hostess on her air journeys in return for one, a prospect that I find delectable. Unfortunately, her offer was not accepted. When the train began to move, and I walked away, I felt as though I were leaving behind me all the beauty and all the joy in the universe. Something of God's universal love has rubbed off on Mother Teresa, giving her homely features a noticeable luminosity, a shining quality. She has lived so closely with her Lord that the same enchantment clings about her that sent the crowds chasing after him in Jerusalem and Galilee, and made his mere presence seem a harbinger of healing. Outside, the streets were beginning to stir, sleepers awakening, stretching and yawning, some raking over the pile of garbage in search of something edible. It was a scene of desolation. Yet it, too, seemed somehow irradiated. This love, this Christian love which shines down on the misery we make, and into our dark hearts that make it, irradiating all, uniting all, making all one stupendous harmony. Momentarily I understood. Then, leaning back in my American limousine, was carried off to breakfast to pick over my own particular garbage heap. I should add, perhaps, that the home Mother Teresa so loved was Albanian in Yugoslavia, and that she comes of peasant stock. This is apparent in her appearance and bearing and way of looking at things. Without the special grace vouchsafed her, she might have been a rather hard and even grasping person. God has turned these qualities to his own ends. I never met anyone less sentimental, less scatty, more down to earth. Thus, until she can accommodate her lepers in proper settlements where they can live useful, productive lives together, they still go out to beg in the streets of Calcutta if they want to. It's interesting for them, she explained to me. If she happens to see them when they come back, she will ask them how they have done. None too well, it seemed, on the day I was with her. She commiserated with them on their poor takings. It was very beautiful to see her thus so eagerly, with so lively an interest, discussing something so near to their hearts. Saints, I reflected, are far more like Mistress Quickly than Beatrice Webb or Eleanor Roosevelt, a thought that gave me great satisfaction. It was while she was teaching at the Narrator convent school in Calcutta that the second great break in Mother Teresa's life